Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Red Flood as Avant-Garde France. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So. Wallonia is in the glorious arms of France. We're burning cathedrals, we're destroying centuries-old pieces of art, and we're putting in some good old futurist artwork. That's what Wallonia needed, and that's what we're giving them. Okay. Seat of power in Romania. They are conservative. Not what I would want, but it's not too bad. And, you know, let's do some air training programs as well. I think we literally have no air experience. So getting some of that guy ready to go would be nice for us. I do notice that there's not that many German troops on our border. They have 14 to 54. So right now, we presumably do outnumber the German army, which is nice. The Sentimental Atlas of Spain. Hey! Well, there's the Spanish Civil War. Here lies half of Spain. It died of the other half. And you know what? We're going to do a quick save game because I think this might be a important thumbnail to have. Also, the music just, you know, okay, let's pause this music so it doesn't overlap itself. So right now we've got the Nationalist Front. Again, led by a complete freak, but they have a sweet flag. How many volunteers can we send? 2. Okay. Let's send in 2 infantry divisions. Led by, he's already an advisor. Let's send in you, my good friend. Send in these volunteers into Spain. Send them into the popular state. So the Iberian Communes is split into 3 separate quarters. So it should be, you know, fairly easy to destroy. They've secured their throne in Siam. United for art. 5% more stability on that. And I think when it comes to reading focuses, I've changed how I'm going to do this. If it's something like this, we're not going to read it. But, you know, some of the larger ones, you know, like the ones that we saw down here, we'll probably read some of these ones because they do seem a little bit more important. And it seems like they put a lot of effort into them. So I will be nice to the mod developers and the writers. So your 38 techs. Industry will go for construction 1. And what else I guess now we want to start building more military stuff. So let's build this in Nice and in Franche-Comté. And our volunteer force will be there on the 30th. So we got a few more days. And probably want to clean up Bosque and the communes in the north. Then push away towards Madrid. Yeah, so I'm going to station you guys right here. But we have to go up and around. Does anybody else send volunteers? No. At least not yet. Anybody send volunteers to you? No. Anybody send volunteers to you? No. Okay. And you know what? We will put the railroad gun in here. Put 5 on that bad boy. I don't know if we'll ever actually get to really... I mean, eventually, of course, we'll be able to use them, but that is going to take a while. Logistics company. Field hospital. 39 artillery. What do we want? I guess we'll go for the 39 aircraft. Seems like a good choice for us. And, you know, let's actually just turn this stuff off for now. Because we're going to keep getting a lot of pop-ups pretty often. Also, I should have paused. I should have waited a little bit longer so you could have paused. I will, at some point, make sure I do everything properly in the way that I wanted it to do. But we'll get 72 on this anarchist. Separate this into smaller halves. What about Andorra? They're just hanging out. San Marino's also just kind of hanging out. I'm assuming we did annex Monaco. You know, that would make sense. Do they have they got a storm here, huh? Not great, but I mean, if we can clean up these smaller pockets, then all of these, all of our Spanish troops can go somewhere else. Okay, we want to keep on pushing. Who are you? Why are you wearing, like, a skull face? I'm not too sure about that. It might be, related to... Oh, God, what's it even called? I don't actually know what the celebration is called, but like the celebration of the dead. I'm assuming it has something to do with that. But that's really all I've got. You know, actually, what if we delete this? Let's go and deal with the Spanish, the Republicans first. I think it seems like a good place for us to start. Persian Civil War between the Socialist and the Shah. Nothing I really care about. The Republicans have won in America. That is A-okay. United for the art. And then roots of culture. Because it's so bad. It's a negative 10% stability. Negative 12. We get some free divisions. I mean, that's nice, but that's really about it. War against the worlds. Political power. Give some support to some of our allies. Romania, Moldova might get some weapons. Connections to New Orleans. What do you have here? Non-aggression pact with Austria. Non-aggression pact with Poland. You just go to... I mean, you don't go to war. Okay. Your cost ability against the UK. You can actually get that really, really fucking fast. It only requires that Italy doesn't exist. So I'm assuming Italy, the war in Italy is going to be like the gate there. Futurist scum. This literally just makes people hate us. Which is very, very funny to me. Add culture war for more war support. Profits accelerationism. 0.1% recruit population. I mean, that would be nice. The futurist sort of Islam gets even more divisions, more recruit population. Let's do Brutes with culture. Get that going. You know, what if you just stay here? You can defend this. I mean, you're not doing as well as I would like, which is a bit of a shame. Battle of Rodez Mental Hospital. Enshrined by the spirit of flight and the natural liberation of the psyche over frail imitations of the physical reality, our brave Esteron have today raided the Rodez Mental Hospital, a bubonic joke of a hospital which has only healed the mind from its own freedom. The psychologists and the therapists have been thoroughly dispatched, and local security forces could not handle the force of the future over the fidelity of the vile mental care units, which only repress the beauty of the free soul which frolics in the great vineyards of anti-reality. Now with the staff thoroughly dealt with, the vile leftist creation of the Internationale has been wiped off the face of France like a stain on the nation and its patron. The lands which firmly held the vile institution of communism and English oppression have been burned and its records wiped clean with fire. Freedom has come for hundreds of former oppressed minds, which now are an integral part of patrons' gorgeous and bombastic will and love. If you're watching this video right now and you're taking your SSRIs, throw that shit in the trash. Not in my France. Not in my France. Throw it in the dumpster. Oh, I need my Vyvanse to deal with my ADHD. Fuck you. Throw it in the garbage. Not in my France. Not in my France, buddy. Okay. Let's go take a Vittoria. All these goddamn commies are taking my BPD medicine. Ah! What are we... Okay, we're only getting 0.19 political power. Is so bad. Cause and People Social Republic declare war on you. Are one of you friendly? No. Unfortunately not. No one over there is a futurist. Now, I will say the war is not going as nicely as I thought it would. I was kind of hoping that the National Front with their sweet fucking flag would get more support. Because I would rally behind that flag. It's a nice flag. But unfortunately... other people are not feeling the same, which is a real shame. You know what? I think we want to go back to deal with the anarchist. Go back over here, okay? If anything, if I was the AI, I'd actually probably pull my units out of here. Let this connect, but they then have to deal with the Iberians and have to fight on a weird two front instead of us having to fight on the two fronts. 3 units in a weakened state. Again, if we can just get this killed off, we can free a handful of divisions, which would be nice. We get radar detection. We can build some radar stations then on the front, which I would be happy to do. Infrastructure. What about some more infrastructure? Would that be useful anywhere? You know, let's get these ones that are on 4. And let's max that out to 5. Because how expensive are you? 4,000, fairly cheap. And it'll give us a nice construction bonus later on as well. The culture of speed. Get that going. National focus. Korean People's Republic. Actually, it looks like the Republicans are actually pushing a little bit into here, which is not what I want to see. Do we have any guns? We have 5,000 guns. Problem is, our manpower is really bad. So we might need to get the Sword of Islam in order to get some more French troops into the fields. But for now, you know what? Let's give you a one-time shipment of 2,000 rifles. I think that seems worthwhile for us to start with. So then once you're done, we need to go Escadon for All, followed by the Culture War, and then get the Prophets of Accelerationism, and then the Fast Sword of Islam. And get our troops here. Sounds good to me. More support for our ideology. Replace Culture War, Free Spirits. There's actually a lot of recruit population modifiers in here, which is nice. It'd be nice to get our way down there. Now, again, this actually is a pretty big focus tree. Now, of course, these look a little bit bigger because, you know, you just choose one of the 4. We need to get down here before we can do provincial developments. Before we can start getting some free factories. And I don't know when the war between Fiume and Italy is going to begin. Change the national focus tree to Keller's conquest of Italy. Okay, so they at least need to get all the way down here. Which, that's actually going to take at least a year. And that gets them to the tree to do the conquest, which probably doesn't declare war right away. So presumably, I'm going to say probably 39 would be a reasonable guess. Paying bribes. Hey, Yugoslav. You should align more with my goals and my values. I know you're already pretty accelerationist, but you could be even more accelerationist, right? That's the way I see it. 3 divisions. Ooh, 2.5. That's actually really nice. I mean, become a little bit dumber. Ooh, and 1,000 trucks. Okay, then we can ignore this. We can ignore Islam for now to expand our ranks. And again, 1,000 trucks is actually really, really nice. Czechoslovakia coup in Yucatan. Okay, I'm assuming that has to do with the Far Eastern Slavic Republic. Is that the Czechoslovak Legion? They were still bumming around in France, or in Russia, I should say. Just kind of doing whatever the hell it is that they do. Do you have any modifiers? No. You have some, but they don't actually do anything. They're just kind of descriptions about what you're actually doing. Victory everyone expected. This is the People's Party in Greece. They have gone conservative. They're in the Entente. They're pro-British because they're a bunch of lapdogs that can't think for themselves. Unlike us here in France, whose minds are expanding at rates you could not possibly fathom how big and bulbous the French mind is. The beginning of a fast life. It was just before afternoon. Antony had been in the air combat school for just over 4 months, and today his squadron was doing something different. Today was not normal training flight. Instead, their usual instructor of the squadron was led by a warrior priest. He was dressed in rough oxskin jacket, which along with his helmet was painted in an ornate and colorful patterns. As they got into their planes and left the airfield, Anton's adrenaline was already rushing through his veins. They flew lower than normal for a good while, until suddenly he could hear the warrior priest's voice through the radio, distorted by noise. "Okay, men, after me," the priest said as Antony could see his plane fly straight up into the sky, with the rest of his squadron following suit. It was then Antony could feel it. As the G-force was pushing on his body, he could feel his soul escaping his body. Behind him, the curtains of reality were unveiling, revealing the superworld. As his soul was descending, he could feel the marrow of his bones being pushed down towards the ground. While the priest was chanting nonsensically through the radio, Antony felt his soul leaving him completely. The sensation knocked him unconscious. When he regained his sense, he was in a black tunnel. At the end of it, he saw the ground accelerating towards him. As he traveled through the tunnel closer to the opening, he could feel himself regain power over his body. He was shot down. He was shot out of the tunnel and back into reality. His plane speeding down towards the Earth. Anthony quickly, almost instinctively, pulled up his plane, again experiencing the orgasmic feeling of his soul leaving its mortal prison, almost losing consciousness again. It was only once Anthony rejoined a formation of planes that he truly regained his sense of reality. The low rumble that he had covered his ears quickly turned to his friend's voice coming over the radio. Anthony? Anthony, are you alright? Yes, I'm doing great. Agois o Velsietas. Okay, we got a new flying ace. I mean, I guess this is our first flying ace. Sure, there you go. we definitely should put that man in charge of the Air Force. You know what? Is he? Do you think he's one of the chiefs here? Unfortunately not. And unfortunately, we don't get to see the guy with his stupid helmet either. How could France possibly think about winning a war? If this is the state of the French military, what the hell is going on? Do you have 7 divisions here? What the fuck? Why do you have 7 divisions in Gaugion? 8. You also have no supplies, which seems really bad. I'm guessing they can't get through the Straits of Gibraltar. We can push you out, and then I guess kill you, and then turn around and kill this 4-stack. You also have no supplies, huh? Nobody has anything. Okay, raise Street Warriors. We will expand our ranks. The failure to provide Republic and its blatant disrespect towards people. Instead, we'll channel our future to momentum or blast towards the future. Let's go. Unassigned divisions. Okay, so these are our Street Warriors. Hell yeah. I guess we can assign you into Brown Army for now. You guys have fun. And once we have our ranks expanded, this will allow us to... what does this actually say? Gas, like the Dutch are after you. Okay, fair. But yeah, 2.5% recruit population is really, really nice. Because we are getting that negative 25% due to the eventual Blade of Tomorrow. And the perverted societies. So yeah, so we want to get down to faster, I think as quickly as possible. Because yeah, that's going to remove corporate management. That's going to boost our stability, boost surrender limit, boost political power gain by a significant amount. Because we really, really, really need our political power not to be doggy doo-doo. Because right now, it's the doggiest, and by God, is it the doo-dooest I've ever seen. Okay, so coup has succeeded in Russia. Move you 1 province back. Small airframe. And we can now upgrade you. Let's throw in 4 times light machine guns. I don't want you to be too expensive. But I will turn on... No, radio doesn't do anything. I mean, you get through your night penalty, but... I think I just want something cheap. Just right now. Okay, so you'll get killed off in a second. So the communes... I mean, they're doing all right against the Republic, which is good. It's what I need them to do. Okay, get our 37 industry techs. Yeah, we need to get... Like, 9 divisions is quite a lot. Like, you will get killed off eventually just because you have no supplies. Maybe they just don't have any convoys. That might be the case. That might be why they have no supplies at all. Is if they have no convoys, they can't bring their troops forward. Can I expand your no. Okay, we have the trucks we need. Now we definitely have the trucks we need. And the perverted societies. For too long, arguers, demented furries, and Bastille sex-crazed degenerates had disgraced the great name of France and Le Patron. Therefore, we must expel the debris from our great machine. Yeah, get the furries out of here for right now. Okay? Just for the time being. Okay, now you guys have the supplies that you need. Turn around, crush you. Like, eventually these will just run out of, organization. Right now they're at 39%. Also, I did see something regarding the peasants. Okay, you're at war with the Kazakh Society. Okay. And they're accelerationists, so I'm happy to see them. 96, 97. You've been killed off. Pull you back a little bit here. And then we'll have you go to this side. If we want to kill you off. 19 is not very good. 37. I mean, it is going lower. And if we keep shooting at you, like, you're never going to, like, regain the organization. The average organization is going to go down and down and down and never really recover. And that's what we're kind of banking on right now, is that it never recovers. We are losing a lot of men. And that is a shame. 64 political power. Anything we want to do here? More war. 5% war support? You know what? I'll take it. I know 50 political power is a lot. And actually, what I should be doing, I should be getting more government officials. I like how if you do appease the Asfiel or Howling with the Wolves, you just don't get a foreign minister. Yeah, we'll save up our power here. Organization again. It's slowly going down. It just takes a while. Another 1.5% recruit population is crazy. But now, I will say seeking combat width's not that great, but yeah, 4 of you guys. Who's better, the Street Warrior or you? I guess you just have some extra divisions. What do we have in storage right now? 6,000 rifles, a bunch of artillery, not a lot of light tanks. So you know what? Let's boost you up to 18 combat width for right now. Cavalry detachment, motorized would require trucks, but I do have trucks. You know what? Yeah, let's save these guys up. And we'll go up to 10 on you for now. Let's go 2 tank divisions, and then we'll put in 5 motorized for the time being. Civil War in Anatolia. Anyone there that we care about? Polyarchy, despotic, and polyarchy. Okay, the answer is no. At least not right now. And again, I don't have the knowledge. Like, maybe one of those guys could go accelerationist, and I'm just not aware of it. Because, again, I'm not an expert in Red Flood. But what I am an expert on is what time it's going to be good to end this episode. And I think right now is a good time to end this episode. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.